This is Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center and Tub Talk 101, and today I have a special treat for you. But before we jump in, I want to explain where we are. We are at Dealer Conference in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. There is no question that Sundance takes very good care of their dealers, and once a year we go to Dealer Conference in a very nice resort and spend time together and hang out and all that good stuff. So who I have with me here today is CEO of Sundance, Mr. Dave Jackson. Thank you for being here with us today.
Pleasure to join you, Brian. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, thank you. So we've got 5 questions for Mr. Jackson that not only you would, I would think you would want to know the answer to, but that I would also like to know the answer to. So here we go. We're going to jump right in, and we're going to start off here with question number 1. Mr. Jackson, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get to where you are today?
Sure, Brian. Pleasure to be here. And yeah, so I've been in the hot tub and the swim spa business for 28 years. So I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I loved working with entrepreneurs. And I bought into a hot tub and swim spa company 28 years ago, and we grew that business. We met people all around the world, and I was able to partner with Jacuzzi 5 years ago. At that time, I ended up joining Sundance and working my way up to lead Sundance. So it's really been a fabulous experience. We get to work with hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs like Brian from around the world, great business people who love being entrepreneurs, love taking care of their customers, and love taking care of their employees. So it's really been a fun ride, and I really love it, and I'm enjoying it.
You know, one of the things that I take away from that is, and if you don't mind me saying that, he's not just the CEO, right? He's somebody who's been in our industry for close to 30 years. That says a lot. All right, so question number 2. What are the biggest challenges facing Sundance spas?
Good question. You know, the last 3 years for all of us, all of our consumers and customers globally, it's been really challenging, right? We were lucky that when people stopped traveling and they stayed at home, they wanted to live more outside to improve their outdoor living spaces, their health and wellness. So we've really had, the business has been terrific in the last few years. The challenges, to your question, have been the global supply chain and it almost breaking under the demand during COVID, logistical challenges, price increases as we continue to get inflation, especially with rising oil prices. And the challenges have been, how do we keep producing a quality product, keep the lead times short enough for your consumers to be happy, and keep the product price competitive and affordable for everybody. So we work very hard on doing that so you can continue to grow your business and we continue to have more Sundance customers out there in the world enjoying the product, which is the most important thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so question number 3, and this one's a little long here, but we're gonna get through it. So as a cutting edge hot tub manufacturer, known for continuous innovation, how do you plan to innovate the manufacturing process in the near future? Now, this question can be the manufacturing process, Sundance spas, all in one here.
Sure, great question. I mean, look, the Sundance brand has always had a heritage of innovation. It's really synonymous with innovation. So we continue to work extremely hard to bring sort of the best technology to the consumer in all of the key areas. So whether that is hydrotherapy, of course, with our fluidics jet system, and we're going to the next generation of our fluidics jets. Yeah. Whether it is energy efficiency, so the homeowner is keeping their energy costs down, particularly in the cold climates. It's an outstanding product for that. Water care, we continue to innovate on clean water technology to make the product as easy and clean to maintain for the consumer as possible. And then on the manufacturing side, with the increase in demand, we have incredible employees, but we've continued to invest in automation and innovation on the automation front, standardizing some of the processes to improve the consistency and the reliability of the product. So we worked hard at that. We've invested a lot in the factory to increase the demand, increase the capacity without ever sacrificing the quality of the product.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And so I heard about something, if you don't mind me just touching on it. I know that you guys were looking at automation, maybe some automation with robotics. Is that a thing, or is that just a rumor?
Yes. I mean, we're not quite like an automobile factory,
right?
Where a large percentage of it may be robotics, but we've gone to robotics on the drilling and back-facing in the spa. We've gone to robotics on some of the jobs that people don't love to do, like the spraying of either the insulation or the rigid backing of the spa. Some of the things like automatic hose cutting and clamping, so that we don't have too much hose, we have just the right amount of hose, and we have the clamps installed automatically. So some of the things that it's hard to hire labor to do. So again, we have thousands of incredible employees, but some of the jobs they really don't want to do, we've gone to automation.
Yeah, and one thing to take away from that I think is really, really great is that goes to reliability, that goes to quality, that goes to a lot of different things, because humans have a certain percentage of failure. I mean, it just is what it is, right? That's just how it is. So at the end of the day, if you can have a computer or a robot doing a lot of the work, it kind of gives you the same job every single time, right? And again, just goes to quality. So, all right, moving forward here. What are you most excited about concerning Sundance Spas?
So I think the thing I'm most excited about is we have incredible momentum, right? We've got great consumer demand as consumers really take advantage of the wellness benefits of hot tubs and the wellness trends to improve their lives. People improving their outdoor living space and their time with families. Also, it's not just a great thing for your physical self, but also for your mental self, whether it's taking half an hour out of your busy day with yourself or with your children or your spouse. So it's really a great product. What I'm excited about is we continue to grow and expand. We continue to work with great entrepreneurs like yourself who continue to grow their business all around the world. And what is happening is we're getting more Sundance products into consumers' homes and having more people enjoy the fabulous benefits of the Sundance.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's kind of where the world is going, right? Is health and wellness, right? Whether we talk about food, whether we talk about hot tubs, whether we talk about exercise, right? I mean, it's just after a long day of work, it's just you gotta find something to do to help you unwind, right?
Absolutely.
What better than going home to a hot tub, right? Especially a Sundance hot tub, by the way.
The pace of life is very fast, right? And we had a whole bunch of things thrown at us in the last few years. So a little bit of peace of mind and relaxation in the Sundance goes a long way.
Absolutely. It's key, right? It's key. All right. So question number 5, right? We're going to put the crystal ball out here, right? But where do you see Sundance Spas in 5 years?
Well, Sundance has been a market leader for over 25 years. So, obviously we are going to continue to innovate with the product, continue to improve the quality of the product, the competitiveness of the product. And we just want to deliver a terrific experience to every consumer that puts their trust in Sundance. And if we can do that, we'll continue to grow, we'll continue to maintain our market share and our market leadership, and continue to work with great partners around the world, and more importantly, put more Sundances into people's backyards.
Absolutely. So I'm going to give you guys just a little sneak peek. So I was here at Dealer Conference and I had the pleasure of checking out the newest and latest Fluidix jet. Now, I don't know if I'm in trouble for saying this. I know it's not launched quite yet, but there is a new Fluidix jet coming out here this year that I'm very, very excited about. I got to feel it. I got to put my hands on it. I think it's absolutely great. I saw a lot of really great innovations this year, and a lot of them I can't talk about, right, because they're not being launched quite yet. But staying here at the channel and subscribing to the channel, you'll get to see the latest and greatest from Sundance Spa. So let me thank you very much, Mr. Jackson. I appreciate you being here with us today and answering these questions. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate the partnership, Ryan. Thank you.